Is this just a piece of...
Okay, welcome to Must Have CTV Upfronts. No, yeah, baby, we just started cold with the Upfronts. That's what I've decided. Or I guess it's starting in hot. It's a cold open, but it's a hot open. This is the June 2024 upfronts for season. Oh man, I think this is season 9 of cycles of the new iteration of the podcast, which is now just the iteration of the podcast.
That's so cool that we've done 9 5-episode seasons. That's 45 episodes,
Yeah, I
right?
think because I'm trying
Yeah.
to how you know what?
Just
Just trust me on it. I'm trying to find the
just
I'm
count
just
backwards from Life of Riley
yeah.
and how many videos we've done, and we do one episode per decade. And after 5 episodes, we do an upfronts. This is the new format in case you haven't figured it out yet. Uh, we do Brett and I do uh 5 episodes, then we do an upfront, and the upfront is us planning for the next 5 episodes, if there's a theme or not. We've
Yeah,
started doing themes, like the last theme was
which
dramas.
if you're up on TV lingo, the upfronts are when networks announce their fall or well, usually it's always fall lineups. So anyway,
Yeah. Well, it's weird
that,
now because seasons are only 8 episodes for so many series. Before it was
well, and
like
also
you have a
just seasons are
22
just
episode season.
we're just launching everything all the time. We're just shooting all content out of a cannon at a wall and seeing what breaks through. On the other side, yeah, no. So yeah, we've done 8. This will be the 9th. Go go around. And you must always remember that we did 2 Becker episodes, so it's always 8 times 5 plus 1 because one season we did 6 episodes because Becker is that important.
Now, I'm going to suggest that we do not do hour-long episodes and that we stick to sitcoms this
Yeah,
season.
damn sure. Because well, that ended up being a lot. Um, the
We
Love
found out
Boat,
that Love Boat was an hour and a half.
it's 2 full episodes. Well, and also The Magician was the pilot, which was a TV movie essentially.
Which was also an hour and a half long.
So we did that way too much. So yeah, so new era. This is soft. We're still in the soft pre-launch of a bold new era wherein we will have music. We can also talk about podcast behind the scenes business. That's also part of this, I guess.
Yeah.
Baby, like a friend of the podcast, Anna Rubinova. You can go back and listen to her on the Green Acres episode. Way at the beginning of the podcast. She might have done another one. Um, recommended me to Epidemic Sound, which, as I have now learned after signing up and goofing around with it, is where all my favorite podcasts get their theme songs because I found them. So, if you go to the Barb Hardley YouTube, you will watch my latest video and hear a lot of those songs in the latest video I did. So I feel so that we have a theme song. I'll send you the link. We'll sign up for Must Have CTV and we can comb through and find some fun
Yeah,
music candidates.
a
We have,
good theme song. We need one for upfronts too, where we just
yeah,
play
what's
it, and
more
I'll
new?
just say and I'll say something like upfronts or
It
something
should
like
just
that.
like the ticker, the clackety clackety of
Clack, 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 clack,
the
clack. Upfronts, upfronts.
this is
I
news.
will
This is
tell
serious.
everyone also, by the way, I am getting over the flu, so I feel like I sound very nasally and very pinched. People at work tell me that I don't, but they believe me when I say that I'm sick. So I don't know if I sound sick on this or not, but in my head I do.
And
I'm also wearing my glasses.
I'm
Oh,
coming off
sorry.
of a nervous breakdown. So, as long as I don't just start crying spontaneously, we're good.
Cha-cha-cha. We're at,
I'm
we're gonna do your
trying to
funny podcast times.
no, like maybe we should do a whole round of episodes where main characters just have nervous breakdowns. But I think that's later because well no, first of all, so music check. New podcast art is in the works.
I'm
So
excited about that.
that's another hopeful check. Patreon has soft launched. So please go to patreon.com/musthaveseen TV is probably the URL, and like and subscribe. Ethan, what kind of fun stuff are we gonna give them on the Patreon?
We are going to give
Ah.
them well, I think one of the immediate things is we're going to give some text updates. Um, let you know a little like behind the scenes stuff, things that we're thinking, things that we're doing, a little bit like a blog. But that's the sizzle. That's not the steak.
Oh wow.
The
You know,
steak is
the sizzle on fajitas at Chili's are fake.
what?
I think the sizzle is fake. I think it's a thing they put on that makes it sizzle.
Oh my God.
I
That's
think.
true. I think you're right. That's probably yeah.
But
You're probably
also, I did hear that they changed Sierra Mist to Starry because of a TikTok lawsuit, which their Wikipedia pages don't say that. So now I'm kind of wondering whether or not that's just a fun urban legend. Anyway, what we're actually doing,
the steak.
the stake, if you will, is that we're going to be doing new episodes on the main feed that you are subscribed to every other week. Hardcore, baby, sticking to it. Promise.
We're in it to win it. We're getting on a schedule and we're staying on that schedule minus vacations and holidays, and we'll let you know about that. But the big thing that's happening over on Patreon is we are going to be releasing mini episodes every week, every other week.
Yeah,
Apologies.
in
So
our
you'll
off
have the
weeks.
main episode on the let's say the first week of the month. Then you go over to Patreon. The next week you get the mini episode, which is Must Have Now TV, which is Brett and I talk about things that are after the 90s. So the
Yeah.
2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s,
Or
maybe
if you're
things that
me,
happen in the future, maybe
or
my
if
own
you're
death.
me, it's it's 1970s, no, early 1983 episodes of Price is Right on Pluto TV. It's
Just
mostly what
things that
featured.
we're enjoying that we can recommend to you, or things that we're not enjoying that we can
Mhm.
steer you away from. Or if you are into that kind of thing, you might go after it.
Oh,
For instance, I just watched um a Japanese exploitation film when I was really, really, really sick. And I was like, I like these Japanese exploitation films. It was called Stray Cat Rock Sex Hunter.
oh God.
And it's on Tubi. It's pretty vanilla as far as sex goes. There's no
As far as
sex.
sex hunters go,
There's
nothing.
no sex hunter. I don't know what that's
If
from.
you're using the boobs, bombs, and bullets
Bullets.
rating,
Yeah. Or Babes, Bombs, and Bullets, Andy Serkis. Is it Andy? No, Andy Sidaris.
yeah,
Sorry.
Andy Sedaris.
Sidaris. Um, there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of violence. There was no sex hunter. But it was a terrible film, and I wouldn't recommend it. So, but there are people in this world who love it. It has like a six, star rating on IMDb. I could talk about that. I don't know.
And I would talk about, and this is actually something that if the Patreon starts pumping up dollars, which, so side tangent, boy, I love my tangents. We are also doing a Patreon because we want to hire an editor who will be able to take raw files like this right here and make it more coherent and without all of my tangents. So that's one thing. And also, music is $10 a month. Um, so that would be another good thing for have two listeners. You can give us the gift of music. Only you, and I'm crying. But the thing that if we ever like we're starting to make $100, I don't know, a month or something on the Patreon, so like crazy like that, I would love to do something like force you force you to do like something like Love Island recaps with me.
Oh,
Which Love Island, Ethan, is on Peacock for 5 nights a week.
what?
Hour-long episodes, and then a sixth recap, like talk show episode on Saturday nights. They take Wednesday nights off. And it starts off with 5 hot girls, 5 hot guys. They all couple up, and then they start dropping the bombshells, baby. New hot people come to the Paradise and Fiji Villa thing. And then it's like, do they want to hook up with them? Do they want to stay with them? People form like lifelong, like Cyclops and Jean Grey level relationships after day one and are just heartbroken after like when someone leaves them on day two. This time around, There's a woman named Leah who who has multiple golden retrievers, a couple of potbelly pigs, and loves snakes. And shockingly, the snake wrangler from last season, they brought him back. And so they
Okay.
immediately bonded over their love of snakes. Oh, and then
Okay.
two of them also recently bonded because they were like, "Oh no, I like this movie. Yeah, Star Wars. Oh, I love Star Wars too." No one likes Star Wars.
Huh?
They're just like bonding over like Star Wars and Avengers, and it's just
So
great.
are these like interesting people or not interesting?
No,
They're not interesting people.
no,
Is
no.
there
They're
a
all
wizard?
models. They're all
There
influencers.
there should be a wizard. They should have a wizard on there.
They should see that. So, like last season, and I think I did talk about Bergie on this podcast last summer. They dropped a total like normal, never been kissed 22-year-old virgin from middle of nowhere America with red hair. And he was cute, like he's still like, but they just like dropped him in this like bacchanalia, and it was just amazing watching him be like, "How do I kiss a girl?" to like all of these bros who were like giving him good advice and were really nice to him. But I'm like, every season should have drop a librarian in there, drop a wizard in there,
Drop a wizard in there.
drop
Have the
a
wizard do
tarot
magic
reader
and
in
shit.
there. Like, just
Like,
really just do something crazy. It is
yeah.
funny though, because they'll be like, you will have them pegged as being the dumbest of dummy dumbs, and then they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm getting my master's in autism education right now." It's like, oh, okay. It's like
I
they're
don't,
all like secretly like pursuing higher education. It's great. Anyway, but if we get up to like 100, $200 a month, I would force Ethan to do 5 nights a week podcasts of
we are
like,
not doing 5 nights. I have a
but
grad school.
hey, so do some of these hotties, and they're making time to go to Fiji and make out with each other.
And
Anyway,
make out with a red-headed man from Middle America.
well, and then Bergie went on to be on Traitors season 2. So it's
Oh,
a lot of garbage. Anyway, so do we want to talk about next round of episodes?
yeah. We've done themes.
I
I feel like
have
we've done a couple themes.
I have theme ideas. Or I mean,
Okay.
I have one. I think that summer
It
is
is summer.
obvious. Summer would be fun because it is summer. This round of episodes will probably take us through the majority of summer.
Yeah,
And
July,
also
August.
because sitcoms with their, Labor Day to Memorial Day schedule tend to not give us summary content hardly ever. So it would be fun to see if we can find those diamonds in the rough. Unfortunately, I have already done one on this podcast, and that is Bob Newhart Show Caged Fury, which is a July 4th episode. But
Okay. Well,
uh so
I think it's a solid idea. Now what it seems like we need to do now is pick shows per decade and then see if they have summer-ish episodes.
yeah, so oh man, this is where I intentionally did not do any prep because we were like, we're gonna like upfronts is all loosey goosey, baby. Maybe I should have
It
done a little
it
bit of prep.
might not be loosey-goosey after this. Just
After this
we are
question mark.
experimenting with this new
Uh,
format. I
but
feel like I sound like bizarre and my skin is weirdly oily, but I
that's
was
only
gonna
if you go to YouTube and see the video version.
see, I was gonna suggest because it popped up on my Facebook feed and it's on Tubi, Wally Cox and Tony Randall in Mr. Peepers.
Mr. Peepers. It
Have
is
you
like
done Mr. Peepers?
how many episodes are on Tubi? Because sometimes it's like we got 2 episodes from
Well,
seasons
that's
2 and 6.
it's a solid question. Because they did I looked it up. They did 127 episodes, uh, and only 102 of them exist. Actually, it's a lot. They're the all of season one, 26 episodes
Okay.
is on Tubi.
Okay. Now I'm just trying to find list of Mr. Peepers episodes.
You are probably the only person in the last 30 years who has looked this up.
uh so not no, they're 102 surviving. So my theory would be you would go to an episode list because usually those pages also have synopses, and then you could search for
Yeah.
words like search for pool road trip, hot, air conditioning, you know.
I don't know if
Um,
they had air conditioning in 1952.
no, but no, I like. Okay, but was there a list of episode titles? There
Well,
probably
I'm
is
looking
on,
up.
well, on
Oh yeah, I'm
Tubi,
looking
yeah.
it up on well, here's the catch. Here's the issue is that Mr. Peepers uh was about a school teacher. So a lot of those episodes are going to take place, although,
You might have
well,
a season premiere, season finale. There might be a summer school.
Mr. Peepers gets a job. That's the end of the um
Also, I'm
uh
just gonna.
see, Mr. Peepers is a science teacher, a very nerdy science teacher. Um ooh,
A cute science teacher. I'm just gonna be.
yeah.
What's wrong with me?
I'm not
Um.
I'm not going to say that Wally Cox is not a handsome nerdy man.
Oh, okay. Actually, we do have. So I just Googled summer sitcom episodes, and oh, we do got some other contenders. Oh, Disney World episodes would play into this, but I do believe I've done most of the Disney World episodes. We did step by step.
We did step by step. You did an entire you didn't you do an entire week of Disney
I
episodes?
think I did a stretch because I know I did one with oh God. Anyway, because I know I've done the Full House ones.
Yeah.
So let me see. For while are you still investigating Mr. Peeps?
I mean, it there. Okay, here's one that is a summer-ish episode, but it takes place during school. Unless we can find other Mr. Peepers episodes.
Wait. What? Sorry, I was reading a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air caption while you were talking. What
Sure.
was that?
There's one where Mr. Peepers takes a boy fishing, but he's one of his students. See, there's one if we can get to season two. There is there is definitely a summer one. I try to find it. Uh, and this is not great.
Keeper's summer episode.
Thing is, we have to find it.
Uh, wow. Shockingly, the Google search Peepers summer episode returns one, two, three, four, five
Yeah.
results.
So we have there is season 2 episode 36, season 2 episode 37. That is where Mr. Peepers has to go to summer courses at college for refresher courses.
Ooh, that's good.
Mr. Peepers.
The summer college course.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could
summer
do
college
that.
course and the teacher's college, but are they streaming?
Yeah, that's okay. Or are they on somewhere illicit? Uh, Tubi. And also, we're not going to do both parts.
Oh, they're two parts.
I
Yeah.
think. Well, I mean, but no, we're not gonna. We're So why, guys? Will there'll be a cliffhanger.
June 28th, 1953. Uh, mm, uh,
Okay, I'm
this is a
looking at
tough one. These
Mr.
are all
Peepers.
these are all kinescoped.
Oh
Like,
man,
oh, these are hard to do.
how? Okay, yeah. The on Tubi they don't even have titles. It's just like the date. Uh, is there anything
Well,
on? Okay, I'm gonna copy Mr. Peepers. Um,
episode 41, 9/27/53.
oh, and this actually aired on June 28th. Man, that's what was so great about 50s TV is it just kind of like they didn't know the rules yet. Well, they hadn't even invented the rules yet. So, hmm.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Uh, we need
Yeah, maybe we don't do Mr. Peepers. He's
uh
Mr. Peepers is pretty unavailable.
Oh no, Peepers, don't do this to me. I was rooting for you.
I know, and we don't have
Uh,
if we're sticking to the theme, we can't do Mr. Peepers. Granted,
uh
there are other 1950s sitcoms.
yeah, yeah, and there are a couple on this list that I found. Yeah, I'm not getting any YouTube results either. So yeah,
We'll save
19
you, Mr. Peep. We'll save Mr. Peepers for later when we're doing a
yeah,
theme list.
the lead with glasses. There are some 50s sitcoms on this list that I'm looking at. There's I Love Lucy Deep Sea Fishing, which is part of their Florida arc. But we did I Love Lucy last summer. So it's,
Yeah.
it's on the bubble. It could not. Okay, is that literally the only one? Uh, God, what are other? Oh, okay. Fathers Knows Best. I'm gonna list of Fathers Knows Best
We did
episodes.
Father Knows Best.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking of Danny Thomas
Danny
because we
Thomas show.
haven't done Make Room for Daddy. I like my knowledge of 50 sitcoms is really just limited to like three
Oh,
of them.
Danny Thomas is all over the place.
Summer, no.
Danny
Pool.
Thomas season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11
Mm,
are all on Tubi.
Summer Pool Sport? No. Uh, School. You got School Festival. That isn't. Oh, Danny tries to have a pleasant vacation, but Margaret's college reunion proves to be disruptive. Season 1, Danny's vacation. So what kind of vacation is Danny going on?
Well, we got to find it. Danny's birthday.
It's the
Danny goes
season
on
1
USA tour.
finale.
Hmm. Danny may not come home for Christmas.
Uh
Yeah.
I mean, how summery is it? Da, da, da. The Williams take a trip to Margaret's old. We could. I also think that like if it's a season finale and it's like a road trip, that seems summery to me.
Can you find it?
Well, oh wait, so where is Make Room for Daddy streaming?
Sorry,
Make
I was looking up Danny. Oh, Make Room for Daddy. Some of it's on Tubi.
it's all the
Um,
same.
Danny Thomas show from season 4 to season 11 are all on Tubi as well.
See, Tubi. I should look into a Tubi sponsorship for this show.
Yeah.
Danny
We either
Thomas.
we either go to Tubi or we have to illegally bootleg it, you know?
Come on, Tubi. Okay, yeah. So Make Room for Daddy, season 1, episode. Oh, okay. It only has 13 episodes from season 1.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll go to season 2, see what we got there. Okay, here we go. A trip to Wisconsin. Season 2, episode 30. A trip to Margaret's Wisconsin hometown becomes a comical catastrophe. Now, does Wisconsin sound like a fun summer vacation? But it could fit a theme.
Have I been to Wisconsin? No. Have you been to Wisconsin?
Would you want to? I don't know. That's a possibility, I think.
I'd put it up there because I said, I want to do a Danny Thomas show, either Make Room for Daddy or Danny Thomas show. So let's put that in there.
Okay. Oh, I need
I
to
have
be writing these down.
I have the Word document open.
Oh, good. Season 2,
Um,
episode 30, A Trip to Wisconsin.
let me write this down. Do an
And
upfronts.
that is what was known as Make Room for Daddy because it had a name change.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out our. Okay.
Oh, our doc.
Yeah, the Word document. This is exciting, people. You're getting the real behind the
the,
scenes
the
life on
word.
this.
Okay, here it is. Yes. So we're doing upfronts, and this would be Make Room for Daddy. A trip to Wisconsin? Is
A
that
trip
what?
to Wisconsin.
A trip to Summer Vibes. Season 2, episode 30. The trip. Okay, so
And it is from
4/26/55.
1955, baby.
This episode of TV aired between my parents' birthdays in January and August.
Hey,
Um,
hey.
So for the 60s, I specifically did want to try to do a Lucy show
Oh,
episode.
the Lucy Show,
Yeah.
not
Because
the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour.
no, this is Lucy show. Because I don't think I have ever gotten to rant and rave about how much I love Gail Gordon on this show.
Oh, okay.
Because oh my God, he is so great. I love him. Pool. Lucy and the
It seems
Pool Hustler.
it is available on Amazon Prime. I mean, Lucy's
Well,
show is available on Tubi, Sling, Plex, Amazon Prime, Pluto, Fandango at home.
so it is
And
a weird. I also do own the DVD. So if push comes to shove, we can do a Zoom watch along.
yeah, we could do that.
Because the Lucy show is one of those weird shows where like a small selection of it are available on via like old like dirty VHS tapes that you would find in a warehouse is the quality that they look like. And it's like a certain selection of episodes from middle of the season series. And then like season one is nowhere on streaming. And then just a whole bunch of other episodes are everywhere. And so it's like a
Yeah.
very strange, but I have the whole thing on okay. So now I'm just school summer. The word summer anywhere?
Lucy
Now
and Carol in Palm
I
Springs.
know. See, that is it is it is great. Part one of two. Lucy gets a roommate is
Um,
is which is the part one of, and it's of course a two-parter. It is so good.
you want to do these, but then do we just want to abandon the theme?
No, I want there's gotta be okay, hold on. I committed to a bit. Let me just Google sitcom episodes set at the beach. Oh, well, there's I Dream of Jeannie Goes to Hawaii. And I haven't done I Dream of Jeannie in a couple of years.
See, I'm looking at Lucy Show episodes, and okay, all right. There are actually a couple seasons. How many seasons are there? My God.
It ran for
Four?
7 years, which is what we don't
Seriously.
yeah, we don't remember that about Lucy is that she had 3 shows that all ran for 6 seasons back to back to back.
Uh,
Okay. So for the 60s, we could do there is Herman the Master Spy on the Munsters.
for the 60s?
Yeah. I'm just like now I'm just looking. Oh yeah, the Munsters are off for a picnic at Paradise Cove. While out scuba diving, Herman is caught in the net of a Russian trawler.
Do you now here's a question that we edit this out because the last time you did a Munsters episode, do you remember who your guest host was?
Wasn't it you?
No, it was Megan. It was my wife.
Oh, right. It was the baseball one, right?
Yeah. Um, this may sound weird, but we did just get a second podcast mic.
Oh, hey, let's bring her on.
If you want to do that, I think she's going to be around for it. She's actually in Chicago this week.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, maybe we can make it a return, a triumphant return to
Hurrah.
because we've done a three-person episode before where we
Oh,
watched
God, yeah.
Batman. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
the Louis the Lilac episode. No, it was the Liberace episode.
The Liberace two-parter. Or is it just one? I don't know if we did both parts. I can't remember.
It's like a half hour, and then you put two of them together so you get that cliffhanger after the first half hour.
Herman the
But
Master Spy, 9/23/65.
and that you
Oh,
can
wow.
find that anywhere, right?
It should at least be on iTunes for purchase. I think
Okay.
it's oh no, it's streaming on Peacock, baby.
Oh, but then we're good.
You can buy it on Amazon for $2.
Who doesn't love that?
That is season 2, episode 2. Okay. 70s to me has a very obvious answer.
The Harvey
And that
Korman.
is
No?
I'd love Harvey Korman. The Brady Bunch going to Hawaii, baby.
Oh, that's a movie though.
No, it's just one. Well, it's 3 episodes, but we could just do the Tiki episode.
I would love to
Which,
do that.
honestly, I would love to hear some Tiki lore, especially
I
1970s Tiki
I could
lore.
give you some tiki lore like crazy.
Uh,
And you know who the big bad is in those episodes?
who?
Vincent Price.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Who
Okay.
I'm gonna move the camera over. Right there is a picture of no.
Yeah, there he is. I see him.
There's Vincent Price next to Jackie Lamb. I got a an autographed picture of him from Mad Magician. Uh
Okay.
from a
So I
collector in in like Finland. It was awesome. He's so
so
nice.
I have an I so I have an idea. It is a 3-parter, and the Vincent Price is in part 2. I say we only do part 2 with Vincent Price, but we could watch part 1 just and like run through it real quick and say this is what happens in part 1, and then we talk about part 2 that has Vincent Price in it.
And then we never watch part 3 and
No,
have no
because
idea
forget
how
it.
it resolves.
No. Well,
Oh,
I
that could be
also
fun.
yeah. Boom, 70s.
I love it.
The
Anytime
first
we get to work with talent like Vincent Price.
God.
Oh, I love
Also,
Vincent Price. He
just
is
take me.
I just pre-ordered the new Vincent Price figure
Yeah.
that which is super deluxe, absolutely gorgeous, comes with multiple heads and hands, can hold a raven. Super excited for it. I
What
love
scale is that?
I don't recall because I
Is it like
think it's
6? I mean, will it work with Marvel Legends?
no, it's I think it's bigger than that. It's bigger than Marvel Legends. I think it's as big as let me pull him over here. I've got
Big
my
as.
creature from the Black Lagoon. See, he's
Oh.
bigger than Marvel Legends.
Oh, yeah, he is big.
It's really cool though.
Wow. Do I
Ooh.
have anything to show off? um, I do have an X-Men light up sign
Yeah, I can see it back there.
that I have no idea where to put. Because believe it or not, I have a lot of X-Men stuff here.
Yeah.
It's 1980s. Now there are like Golden Girls. I know there are some there's a Golden Girls episode where they get marooned on an island.
So let me throw something at you.
Go for it.
Make room for daddy for people who grew up in like the 50s and 60s. That's nostalgia. People of that era know that.
Mm-hmm.
People know the Munsters. It's been rebooted several times. Brady Bunch, everyone knows.
Horribly.
What about we go obscure for 80s and
Oh.
then bring it home with something really good, maybe like
Oh, well, like so 90s Friends honestly has like a really good beach episode. Like then that's about as or well, have we done Seinfeld? Because there's also the Hamptons episode of Seinfeld.
I would rather not go with Seinfeld. I do not care for that man.
Ooh.
I do not care for that man. Was there another Disney episode from Must See
Oh,
TV?
list of Disney episodes.
Oh, what about New Gidget?
Oh yeah, wait, when was that? Was that the 80s?
We got
We got a rec
request
for
for New
that.
Gidget. Yeah.
The No Gidget, American sitcom for lovings. Oh, 1986.
Full episodes, classic TV rewind on YouTube's. Are they actual or are they just teasers? No, seems to be real episodes.
Wait, so what is that classic TV rewind?
It's on YouTube. It's just you just look up New Gidget full
Oh, yes.
watch the
Is it
New
one of
Gidget
those?
and
Oh
it's on
man.
YouTube.
Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to this. I love these channels that are just like we have access to a whole bunch of streaming libraries and we're just gonna throw episodes up.
We don't
Love
care
it.
about copyright law.
No, I
We're
think that
just
they
going
actually
to
like
do it.
they do. I think that these are like official. It's yeah, I love it. Wait, so there's new Gidget episodes on here. Yo, you got that new Gidget?
There are 4 episodes of New Gidget.
New Gidget. I just really like saying new Gidget.
New
Yeah,
Gidget.
season 1, episode 1, windsurfing lesson.
Season 1, episode 7, Jeff's anniversary.
I
I
feel like going with like the beginning is especially windsurfing lesson. That seems very summary.
the thumbnail is it's her at a beach. So that's
Yeah.
I think that we are set up. I thank you, the person who recommended New Gidget,
We'll
because that's
figure
why
out
it's
the
stuck in my
name.
head. So we're doing New Gidget windsurfing lesson.
What a wild name to just add. Got a new show. We're gonna go hard. Like, we hope this is gonna be a big one. Put all of our energy into it. The title, Windsurfing Lesson. It
It
sounds like
la
it's like a corporate VHS tape.
it lasted 44 episodes, 2 seasons. Um,
It was produced by Coca-Cola Telecommunications.
we
I love that. Oh, I
uh
love that.
I'm gonna look up this and be like, what happened? Why did this happen?
9/15/1986. And now the 90s. Okay, now list of Disney World sitcom episodes.
Yeah.
So I do wonder if I have done all of them.
I was in Disneyland while Modern Family was filming their episode there, and
Oh, right.
I see that some of them stayed at my hotel.
So now I have to like dig through my own archives and like figure that out. Okay, episodes. Boom, boom.
Because it has to be Disney World. It can't be Disneyland, because Disney World is a vacation kingdom where Disneyland is kind of a local theme park.
But what? I mean, I
You never heard that?
guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's that Disney
Well, it makes
World
sense.
is a destination. People save up their entire lives to go to Disney World, whereas pretty much like Disneyland was built in an orange grove that just grew, like the urban sprawl grew up around them and kind of merged with Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
people travel to Walt Disney World. People, take off a Saturday and go to Disneyland.
So I have done Full House, Step by Step, and Roseanne. I,
Full
I,
House, Step by Step, Roseanne.
yeah, those are the three that I've done. And
Um,
then there are also, let me just check. There are, so now I found a list of, there's a,
there's the Sabrina the Teenage Witch episode. That was 1998.
yeah, let me see. We did Step by Step. Boy Meets World, Sabrina, Animal Kingdom is Disney, is
I
Sabrina.
like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, 1998. Her class goes to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where Sabrina turns Libby and Valerie into
It's a
zebras.
zebras.
Now, I don't know if you've done Sabrina the Teenage Witch before.
I have, but it's been a very okay. Mark Mull's in it, so we're good.
Oh,
Let me
hey.
make sure. The last time I did Sabrina was in 2019.
Oh,
I think that's the only time I've done it. I think I might have done it once during the pandemic, but that also I need to update this spreadsheet. Jeez.
it appears to be available on quite a few
Yeah,
subscription.
yeah.
And if I need to pay $1 for it on Apple TV, I will pay that dollar, and
Or if you need to
I will not
buy
charge
the
the company Patreon.
buy the whole series on Blu-ray.
Seems to be on Hulu. Like, this is a popular show. It's pretty good. Are you good with it?
Yeah, I was like trying to see. So yeah, I've done.
And that takes us through
Yeah, I've
the
only
end of the
done.
summer.
Yeah, I've only done one episode of Sabrina the Teenage. No, I've done two. I've also done Witches of Pinbrook, which is
Uh,
the Candace Cameron Bure is an evil, sexy goth witch
Oh,
episode.
oh my
But
gosh.
I did that in that was episode number 73. So
Really
that's
playing against type, really.
I know. I think she doesn't want people to know about that episode. Uh-huh. Okay, let me write that down. So show Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And then the episode's titled just Disney World, right?
Yeah.
What, one word or two?
It is 2 words.
Okay.
Disneyland is one, Disney World is two.
Man, that's not consistent. What
It's
are they thinking?
the whole title, Brett, is Walt Disney World. It is just abbreviated Disney World. So Sabrina the Teenage Witch shouldn't have actually done that because technically it's not correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
I know 4/24, 1998. God, I'm just like, now you're getting to listen to me wrestle with a Google Doc. 4/24. And this is
4/24,
season two.
1998. That 1998 is the year that it opened, Animal Kingdom opened, because my college roommate, I will tell you this story more during the episode. My college roommate, the famous artist Jason Breswell, worked there the opening summer,
Hmm.
and which was 1998, and I started college in uh, August 1998.
I was in eighth
At
grade.
University of the Arts in Philadelphia, a school that as of like 2 weeks ago no longer exists.
Oh, whoa. What
Yeah,
happened?
they totally closed the school. Like I think they all like as far as I could gather, it was something like we have looked at all of our numbers and we are not profitable. We cannot keep the school open. We are closing at the end of the week. And
Jeez.
like it just like completely blindsided everybody. So the good news is a lot of the local Philadelphia colleges were all like, oh yeah, if you were part of University of the Arts, come to Temple, come to like other places. We'll get you in there. Actually, it's funny that we're talking about that now. The shirt that I'm wearing says
Ah.
avoid Philadelphia. It is a picture of the Philly Fanatic with a giant baseball club that says avoid Philadelphia.
And the Philly Fanatic created by the same woman who created Miss Piggy, the puppet.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's an article that I read about it. Good for
See,
her.
even in the upfronts, we're giving you great knowledge. Maybe not the best jokes, but knowledge.
Just because this is like my brain is a repository for useless information.
Yeah.
So the next round, season 9 of must have of the new must have seen TV. Oh, I should have done that. Oh well. Is Make Room for Daddy, a trip to Wisconsin, season 2, episode 30. And you can stream must Make Room for Daddy on Tubi. Yeah, that's on Tubi. The Munsters, Herman the Spy, season 2, episode 2, and you can stream that on Peacock.
And I will see if Megan is going to be available for that.
Yes. And then for the 70s, the Brady Bunch, Past the Taboo, season 4, episode 2, and you can stream the Brady Bunch on Paramount Plus. As maybe still Hulu. The new Gidget Windsurfing lesson, season 1, episode 1, on YouTube, baby, officially. And lastly, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Disney World, season 2, episode 23, which is on Hulu, Disney Plus, maybe Paramount Plus. I'm like just
Yeah.
going, this is all
Yeah, it's all over the place.
top of the dome, baby.
The most popular one seems to be Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That seems to have the most locations you can find Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, that is the point of the upfronts. We did it. We figured it out.
You get the extra bonus content that you know what? This we like doing this and we have to do it anyway, so we invite you along and we try to make you laugh.
Come
And
along
yeah,
in a world of something and blah blah blah. And please subscribe to the Patreon, where you will start getting bonus content, especially starting in July. And honestly, like, you subscribe to that Patreon, honestly, who knows what's going to get thrown up there? It's behind a
yeah.
paywall, baby. Being wild
So
out.
we're going to be recording this on the 27th of June, and the first episode of the new Must Have Seen TV with Brett and Ethan and Barb is going to be
Mhm.
the first episode is going to be dropping, I believe, July 4th.
July 4th,
Um,
baby.
July 4th,
Happy.
with the bonus episode dropping July 11th on Patreon.
Yes. And who knows what that'll be about.
Yeah.
And I turned 40 on July 6th. So welcome. Welcome to hell, baby.
Yeah, and okay, so maybe we should talk about this off air, but I am not going to be able to join you on the 6th. I'm going to
Well,
be out of town, but I was wondering, are you available maybe the 13th?
I might be moving my party to the 13th because I
Oh,
might be in Tennessee for my birthday now.
Tennessee,
So,
Tennessee.
so we'll
Um,
see.
I am planning to come into the city on the 13th, and if you are having a party, I will join you. If you are not having a party, maybe we'll go out and get dinner.
Yes. Subscribe to the Patreon. Follow us on the social medias. Ethan, where can people find you?
Find me on Ethan
Ah.
K55 at Instagrams.
And you can find me on Instagram at Brett White. You can follow my drag exploits at Barb Hardly anywhere. Uh, and yeah, again, Patreon, baby. And let us know. Talk to us any way you can, all the ways you can. DM, leave a review on iTunes or wherever you podcast, although I probably won't see it because I think I only check iTunes.
Well,
And happy summer.
yeah, it's summer, baby. New
Get
Gidget.
sweaty. New Gidget
New
windsurfing
Gidget.
lesson.
We get the new Gidget. We get the new
Hey, we
Gidget
got the new
going.
Gidget in. It's summer 1988. Oh God, that's gonna be a rough one.
All right.